Hey guys, this is Big Nick here, and I'm here giving you my Great Balls of Fire predictions. As you know, Great Balls of Fire is this weekend, and it is shaping out to be a very fun show. I'm expecting it to possibly be one of the better shows of the year, and maybe, possibly, could be the best one. Not just one of, but one of the best. So we're just gonna get right into it. I have these in no order except the main event, which I believe is the Universal title. Everything else I'm just gonna go straight down. So get ready and you will see my review later this week. Okay, first off we have is the grudge match, you could say, of Big Cass versus Enzo Amore. It's not gonna be the greatest match ever. It's gonna be an okay match, but I see Big Cass winning easily, which we all believe the rumor going around. He's to have a big SummerSlam feud with the Big Slow. Okay, next up we have is Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. Now, hopefully this is not just going to be a one-off thing, like the rumors going around that they want Nia versus Alexa at SummerSlam. Hopefully this will be a big-time match. Yeah, was one of the best women matches of the year. To continue kind of the momentum the women's division had, especially last week with the three main events of the Raw Gauntlet, the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match 2, and the NXT Last Woman Standing. This one I hope to be a very good match. I hope it steals the show, but me personally, I love both of them. They're both bae, but I would want Sasha to win, but I have a feeling Alexa's gonna retain. Next up we have is Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. Not that many people are into this match. I enjoy both of them. They're two of my favorite wrestlers, but personally I do see Seth Rollins winning because Bray Wyatt doesn't win anything. Maybe they can throw a loop and have Bray Wyatt win, or the match ends in like a no contest, setting up like a SummerSlam match where it's like a cage maybe. I don't know, but I see Seth winning. Next up we have is the 30-minute Iron Man match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because multiple things can happen in this match. One, we could have Sheamus and Cesaro lose to the Hardys, because we all know Sheamus is going to be written off TV soon to go film a movie. That movie that, what's his name, Josh Duhamel was promoting, last week on Raw. I don't remember the name because I really wasn't paying attention to the commentary. Or the Hardys lose, and it leads to the Broken Gimmicks debut in the WWE. As we've heard the rumors recently that it's come close, it's far from it, now it's almost closed. We don't know. This could be the chance. As we all seen, Matt Hardy's been doing this a hell of a lot more on Raw. And the little, what's the word I'm thinking of? The little interviews backstage have become a little bit more broken. So maybe he does this and kind of a heel turn against Jeff, which will eventually lead to the Jeff-Brock Lesnar match that was, rumored to happen since his return with Matt. Okay, next up we have is the Cruiserweight Championship match, Akira Tozawa versus Neville. Neville retains. It's gonna be an okay match, but not that many people into it, because I believe the Cruiserweight to be moved to the pre-show. I don't know. Don't remember. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, please. Okay, next up we have is the Intercontinental Championship match, Dean Ambrose versus The Miz. I see Miz retaining. It's gonna be an okay match, but not that many people care about it because everyone's turned on Ambrose, and Ambrose and Miz have been feuding since January. Okay, next up we have is the ambulance match between Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. That could be one of the best matches of the night, possibly the match of the night. Want Strowman to win, but with the rumors of Lesnar and Reigns at SummerSlam, I'm gonna predict Strowman. I'm just praying Strowman wins. Fuck a Reigns and Lesnar. That's not gonna get people's attention. Strowman and Lesnar he's gonna scream, "I'm not finished with you. You have my belt." Maybe he'll eat Heyman. Who knows? I got issues. Okay, next, and then finally we have is the main event of the evening, and that is the match that many people are waiting for, many people are anticipating, and that is the Universal title match between the Samoan submission machine Samoa Joe and the Beast Brock Lesnar. Now, this could go one of many ways. I have two possible, outcomes for this match. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with three. Yeah, the other one I was too hesitant on, but I'm gonna go with the third one. And that is this. First one is that it ends in a no contest. Because they destroy each other and the match never starts, or the referee just says, "Ah, fuck it, the match is over." That's one. Two, Lesnar retains and jobs Joe out. Or, this is still considered the second one. Or, Lesnar still wins, but Joe puts on an epic performance. And three, and that's Joe wins in a hell of a match that is 1,000 times better than Slammiversary's main event between Lashley and Del Rio was. Or, why did I say or? What? And he becomes the Universal Champion using the Coquina Clutch, where Paul Heyman turns on Lesnar. Throwing that out there. Heyman turns on Lesnar because he realizes that Samoa Joe's a legitimate threat and the next Brock Lesnar in a way. Not Strowman. Joe! As we all know, Joe and Lesnar are pretty much the same age, and you really can't market Joe as well as you would Lesnar because Lesnar takes so much time off and Joe wrestles full time. But as I read today, that WWE apparently the officials are very, very high on Joe and see him as a potential Universal Champion, which is so beautiful the way that he and AJ Styles have been booked since their arrival in WWE. Two of my two favorite TNA wrestlers, and they're having so much success in WWE. It's just so wonderful. So yeah, I know it's kind of a quicker video, but I know it's kind of quicker predictions. It's just that I kind of already had my, what's the word I'm thinking of? My predictions set on these matches. Like I already knew pretty much some of them are predictable in a way, like the Intercontinental title, the Cruiserweight title, the what's the other one? The Reign, Rollins and Wyatt. Those are kind of really predictable. Some of the other matches they can throw swerves, but I really don't see that happening. Especially with SummerSlam coming up, and then we have Battleground, and this is just Great Balls of Fire. Who knows? This, as I said, this could be one of the better shows of the year, possibly one of the best ones period. Like, could be number one, because right now the best show was WrestleMania, and I believe the next best was probably The Chamber, because pretty much after Mania, all the other pay-per-views have been just either. So, really no competition. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on Monday for my Great Balls of Fire review. That's exactly how I'm going to put that in the title. I'm going to put Great Balls of Fire, all caps. That's exactly how it's going to look. This is someone screaming, Great Balls of Fire. So yeah, and don't forget to stay tuned, because I believe maybe by this week I will have my complete WWE DVD collection and my Blu-ray/TV show collection up. I believe I will. I'll see about that. Just keep tuned. I'll have more for you on that in the Great Balls of Fire review. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys Monday. Bye.